is a very talented actor, writer, and director whose new movie, If, hits theaters on May 17th. Please welcome John Krasinski!
Good to see you.
If this is is that what you guys are doing?
Oh.
If this is if.
See?
Yeah.
That's the genius.
That's the genius. If this is if that what you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's all the time we have for
That's
guys.
it. That's
Thanks so
it.
much.
John Krasinski. If this please let him know. This movie if. No, oh my God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're back. We're back with John Krasinski, everybody. His new movie, If. May 17th. Great to see you, bud.
Good to see you,
I
too.
miss
It's
you.
been a while.
Happy early Mother's Day.
Thank you very much.
How do you celebrate with your wife, Emily Blunt, who we love?
Oh, it's the kids now. They run the show.
They do?
Yeah, we got a 10 and almost 8. So it's a lot of like, Dad, we got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we rolled past the pharmacy. We got her a mug and some Bic pens.
They figured it out.
It covered.
Yeah, they figured it out.
And you're like, wow, she's gonna love that.
Yeah.
Sure enough, she does.
What was your gift to your mom when you were growing up? Do you remember?
Yeah, if you did remember, it was a homemade card, always.
Yeah,
Go
you
straight
got it.
to the heart. But a lot of times I didn't, so I just would run to the art room and whatever had just come out of the kiln, like if I had made a dragon, I was like, you can still write Mom on this,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's
You're like,
dragon
there you
for
go,
mom.
and it looks like this. I was like, there you go.
I think I remember giving my mom a rock many years.
Not even a pet rock, just
No, like numerous times. I remember like just walking down the street and like going, this is gonna be good. This is a good one. And then I would like wash it off, let it dry, and then I'd take a crayon or just like put Mom on it, and she got a bunch of rocks.
I remember I had a very emotional reaction one time. I remember I was looking for a tie or something in my dad's drawer, and I opened it up, and it was all the gifts we had ever given them, and I was like, oh my God.
No, me too.
Oh my God.
No, you lost it,
And
right?
there
You
was
go,
like some teeth in the corner, and I was like, I hope they're mine.
Dude, my dad recently offered me my teeth.
Oh my God.
He's like, would you want your teeth? I go, I don't want my teeth. I can't believe you have my teeth.
I love the offer.
Throw
though.
it, yeah.
Jimmy, I need you to sit down for a second.
Hey.
Now look, a long time ago.
I want you to have this. This is your teeth.
Open it up. You're like, is this a
Jesus.
box?
Yeah, let me
This
call the police
handmade?
first. It's not your teeth. Let's talk about this movie, by the way. If, oh my gosh, what a genius idea. It's
Thank you
brilliant.
so much.
It's so creative. It's so fun. This is your baby. You wrote it.
This is it, yeah.
You directed it. You produced it. You star in it.
Yes.
This is a big deal. How long did this take?
I had the idea about 10 years ago, but I started writing it during the pandemic. I wrote it for my kids.
You did?
I've always wanted to do a movie for my kids, but I had no idea what to do. And I had the idea about Imaginary Friends like 10 years ago, but I didn't know what to do about it. And I used to just stand in the doorway and watch my kids disappear into this magical world that we as parents aren't allowed in. And it wasn't just like the joy that was on their face, it was how authentic they were. They could be anything they wanted in this world. And I said, Em, that would make a great movie. And it actually wasn't until the pandemic when genuinely I saw their light starting to go out and they started playing fewer and fewer imaginary games.
They're growing up.
Yeah, and the world started to come in and I went, oh my God, this is the definition of growing up. And so they said, are we gonna be okay? And I went, that's it, I'm writing this movie right now to prove to you that magical world is always there and you can always go back.
You get that from watching the movie. It's just charming. It's funny. And who's the girl you cast?
Oh my God, Kaylee Fleming.
Holy moly, she is so talented.
Anybody watch The Walking Dead? She's on The Walking Dead.
Yes. That's right. Oh.
But she is unbelievable. And I'll be honest, the whole movie works because of her. Because, you know, you have this idea and it's hugely ambitious and it can go wrong
But her acting
many
is
ways.
fantastic.
She was so good. When you find that girl, yeah.
Face, and she's got like a little smirk, and she's good. And I will say, was it Mandy Moore, the choreographer?
Yes.
Who did that dance scene? The dance scene, that girl is so talented.
It's unbelievable.
Mandy Moore is a genius.
She's a genius.
But everyone dancing Ryan Reynolds, and I'm like, this is the most fun movie.
That scene was supposed to be the Ifs dancing for the little girl. And then Mandy Moore sent me a text while we were rehearsing. She's like, you're going to want to see this. It's Kaylee. She learned the dance in like 37
moving
seconds.
around the top hat and all
Yeah.
the movie. I go, this.
She's been dancing since she was 1. She was like, what is it? 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is happening? Yeah.
I mean, unbelievable.
So yeah, she's a star.
I have a picture of teenage John Krasinski.
Oh, that's different.
Did this kid, did he know he was a star?
No.
Not bad. I like this guy. I like what this guy has to say.
That looks like an if.
Yeah, he's an if. He has an imaginary friend, but it actually was you. It was real.
Yeah.
I like your tie here. You really got your
That
money's
was
worth.
the tie I was looking for in my
A lot of
dad's
tie.
drawer.
That's a long tie. That's a lot of tie.
That's how we rocked it back then.
Yeah, exactly. But that's a good move. But you ever think this kid, does he think that he's going to be a director and do a Quiet Place?
No.
Quiet Place 2, if?
Jeez.
I mean,
tissues? This is
Yeah, I want to bring it that kid, yeah.
No, I never thought that. That kid was just hoping to get out of high school.
That's all he was hoping.
He was just leaning on a tree.
He said, this is my J. Crew spread right here. Me leaning on a
I
tree.
literally looked at that picture and I was like, what was I doing? Oh, you guys are taking this now?
I think I have that. I think I have the same picture of me leaning against a
course.
tree. So embarrassing, thinking I'm a model or something. But that's so cool. I love that.
Looking up to nowhere, is it?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
good.
want me to look up to nowhere? I gotta say, you have a lot of great guest stars in this movie.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to maybe go through a couple of the
Sure.
characters. You have Bradley Cooper is the voice of the disgruntled Ice Cube.
Yep.
How did you get Bradley to do this?
I gotta say, I've had the most yeses of my career was on this movie, and the fastest yeses because they all love the idea of imagination and going back to your childhood. But I don't know why, when I created this guy in my head, I was like, he's from Philly, and he's a little bummed to be living in Arizona because he lives in Arizona.
Yeah, he lives in Arizona. And he's an Ice Cube. An Ice Cube living in Arizona.
He's bummed.
He's got to be a little bummed out. Yeah. He's fantastically funny. Blake Lively as Octopus.
Yes.
Now, this is a cat. This is an imaginary friend of a cat dressed up as an octopus.
That's right. That's a cat who's getting over her fear of water, so she dresses like an octopus.
Yeah. And did you get the great Blake Lively because Ryan Reynolds was already starring?
Yes, it was emotional blackmail. I was like, everybody's doing it.
You don't feel bad at all. Like, you have to do it.
No,
right?
she was so nice to jump on board.
Oh, giant. This is a giant get. George Clooney,
Yeah.
the spaceman.
This is a sort of deep cut Easter egg that's his character from Gravity in my head, that he's still just floating around.
Yeah, he's still floating around space. Yeah, you're like, yeah. But I know you've known him, right? Was
Yeah.
it Leatherheads, you worked
That's
together?
right. Yes, good memory.
I'm a fan. I'm a John Krasinski fan.
Yeah. You know what's funny is he was the first person who ever thought I would direct. So he would take me to dinner while we were shooting Leatherheads, and he would show me on a drawing, this is what I'm going to shoot tomorrow, I'm going to put the cameras here. And I said, that's amazing. Why are you telling me this? And he's like, well, you're not just going to be an actor, right? You're going to go on to direct? And I went, yeah. I had no idea.
Yeah.
He did before I did.
No, that's wild.
Yeah, he knew, yeah.
So he's kind of like a
Yeah,
mentor?
he takes 10% and he's happy.
Yeah, you got to pay him off. Absolutely. I'm watching the film and I go, oh my gosh, I watched it with my daughters who loved it.
awesome, buddy.
They loved it. It was
Thank
just
you.
so fun and honestly, it was creative and you just pulled the heartstrings, but also funny. Ryan Reynolds, Steve Carell. Gosh, he's so funny in
Yeah.
this. But I'm watching this and I go, oh my gosh, 6th Avenue. It's right here outside the building. I go, I'm in this movie and I'm kind of in it. If you zoom in, that's, oh, Alan. Ow, Alan. Thank you very much. Thank you. It meant so much to me.
Yeah, it's funny. We had that all
bus
the way
drove-
in, and I put that bus in CGI. I just covered it.
You made sure this very expensive fake
Yeah,
bus
exactly, yeah.
just to cover up my name.
It
so I
cost $10 million.
Oh my God, that's unbelievable. But I'm proud to be in it.
Listen.
And you know what? That's what friends
That's why
are for.
I shot right outside your office.
Yeah, that's what friends are for. I also saw this, which I think was a great Easter egg, because you're outside of Radio City here with, that's Carell's If. That's
Yeah,
an
that's
imaginary
right,
friend
yeah.
here. And the band playing there is Violet Hayes.
Oh.
And I go, wait, I know this. Violet Hayes, Hazel and Violet are your...
Those are my kids.
That's your
Yeah.
kids, man. Come on.
So-
Come on, bud. That's so cool. Come on. It's those moments.
By the way, they see the movie tomorrow. They've never seen the movie, and they see it tomorrow. I've never been more scared for anyone to watch anything in
They're
my life.
gonna love it.
They better.
I also want to say, by the way, the opening animation is the Paramount logo.
Oh.
I think they should keep that logo. It's
Forever.
It's so colorful and awesome. I go, it just makes you a kid already. I'm in the movie.
Oh,
I go,
thank you.
I loved it. And the score, who did this?
Michael Giacchino.
That song.
Michael Giacchino.
Dude,
he's
it's
a genius.
money
He's done a
in
bunch
the-
of the Pixar movies, and he wrote me and said, I've been thinking about this. You know, it's only been 36 hours. Let me know if I'm on the right path. And I played it in my office. And this amazing woman who works with me, Alexa, was like, what is that? And I said, it's the first shot at the theme. And she goes, 15 years from now, I'll be in the kitchen and go, ifs on.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the greatest compliment ever.
It sounds like something you go, it's a great song.
He's a genius.
Well done, bud. The whole thing is
so
fantastic. Well written, well directed, everything great. I want to show a clip. Here's a peek at If. Take a look.
So are there more of you?
Say no.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, lots more. I mean, almost every kid has one. Had one.
Had what?
A friend.
An imaginary friend?
If. We say if.
Get it? Imaginary? Friend? But also like, what if? Like, anything's possible.
Ooh, out.
Yeah, it's fun. John Krasinski, everybody. If hits theaters on May 17th. We'll be right back with Brooke Shields. Stick around, everybody.